So everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I will talk about leaders of all the gangs in Tokyo Revengers. But remember, this video is going to contain spoilers from Tokyo Revengers. And now you guys can also support me on my Patreon, link is in the description. So, the first gang leader is Mikey, and I guess everyone who is watching this video knows about Mikey. But still, I will tell you few things about him. So, Mikey's real name is Shinichiro Sano, and he is the leader of Tokyo Manji gang, and it's also called Toman. Mikey is the strongest guy in his gang, and till now when I'm making this video, Mikey also holds the position of the strongest character in this series. Mikey has never been defeated, and that's why he is popularly known as the Invincible Mikey. He is also a skilled fighter, and he was trained by his grandfather. In his family, he had his grandfather, his older brother Shinichiro, and his half-sister Emma. Draken is the vice captain of Toman, and he is also Mikey's best friend. Other than Draken, Mikey also cares a lot about other members of Toman, and his gang members loves to follow him as their leader. So, Mikey is a charismatic leader, but within Mikey, there exists great darkness. He is forced to carry the burdens of a troubling past. Mikey lost many people who were dear to him, and because of it, Mikey's personality was slowly changing. And in many future timelines, Mikey became a completely evil person, where he killed all of his friends and everyone else he knew. But Hanagaki was able to save Mikey because he knew that Mikey is not an evil person. Now moving on, the next gang leader is Taiju Shiba. So, Taiju is the 10th generation leader of the Black Dragons gang. Physically Taiju is a tall and strong man like Draken. He trained the 10th generation of the Black Dragons gang, and he transformed his gang into his own army. Taiju is a prideful individual, believing in the supremacy of his fighting abilities and in the strength of his gang. In addition, he is incredibly charismatic, completely capturing the hearts of his followers. Under Taiju, Black Dragon became incredibly formidable and united, it was almost like an army. Taiju, along with his impressive strength, is also very charismatic. His followers do not merely obey him out of fear, guys like Inupi and Coco follow him out of respect. Taiju was very abusive towards his siblings, and he used to beat them over insignificant things. He also used to beat his sister, and because of that, his younger brother Hakai tried to kill him. But Hakai failed to kill Taiju because Taiju is not someone who can be killed so easily. Taiju is an incredibly powerful fighter. His blows are destructive, and his endurance is also impressive. Taiju can easily defeat some strongest members of Toman, who were very competent fighters in their own right. He was the only person in this series to knock out Mikey without weapons, even if Mikey took that blow on purpose. In addition, he also woke up quickly after being hit by Mikey's signature kick. Now moving on, we have Shion Madaram. So, Shion was the 9th generation leader of the Black Dragons. And he was instructed by Izana Kurikawa to carry out his will of killing Mikey. He was the direct cause for the formation of Toman. Because he was causing constant trouble to Kazutora, and in order to protect their friends, Mikey and everyone else decided to create their own gang. And later Mikey and his gang defeated Shion and the 9th generation of Black Dragons. So, other than Shion and Taiju, Black Dragons also had some other leaders, and one of them was Shinichiro Sano. Yes, Mikey's brother was the leader of the first generation of the Black Dragons, he created the Black Dragons gang. And his generation is said to be the best generation of the Black Dragons. Unlike Shion and Taiju, Shinichiro was not a strong fighter, but still delinquents who were stronger than him decided to follow him. Because he was a very charismatic leader, and Shinichiro was said to have unmatched charisma, and he was also a very kind-hearted person. So, now moving on, we have Nobutaka Asanai. Asanai was the 8th leader of Moebius, and he is a strong guy. He proved his strength when he easily defeated Pa-chin. But later Asanai was defeated by Mikey in a single kick. Moving on, we have a really interesting guy, and he is Izana Kurikawa. Izana is adopted half-brother of Mikey, but he was not blood-related to Mikey or anyone else from his family. So, Izana was the leader of Tenjiku gang, and other than this, he was also the 8th generation leader of the Black Dragons. Izana have a physical appearance similar to Mikey. As the leader of Tenjiku, Izana wore the red coat version of the Tenjiku uniform. And he also used to wear Hanafuda-derived earrings. Izana has a very dark personality, and he can do anything to completely destroy his enemy. Izana Kurikawa is the leader of Tenjiku, which means he has command over all his subordinates. He is shown to be the strongest member in the entire Tenjiku gang, and he was able to fight at an equal level with Mikey. He was mostly dominating his fight against Mikey. Other than physical injuries, Izana is also known to break his enemies mentally by killing all their friends and family. And unlike many other characters in this series, Izana Kurikawa never hesitated before killing anyone. And it was proved when he ordered to kill him. Now moving on, we have Kisaki. So, Kisaki was the leader of Valhalla gang, which was also known as the Headless Angel. This gang was created as a part of Kisaki's plan to create a new Tokyo Manji gang by merging Valhalla with Toman. Kisaki never openly worked as the leader of Valhalla. It was Shuji Hama who managed all members of Valhalla, and Hama was the first vice president of Valhalla. Up next, we have Mikey again. After the Tokyo Manji gang was disbanded, Mikey became the leader of the Canto Manji gang, and this gang have many guys who were previously members of Tenjiku and some other gangs. But this gang doesn't have any of Mikey's friends. And after becoming leader of this gang, Mikey is known as one of the three deities. Now moving on, this one is very interesting. So, now we have Terano South. South is the leader of Rakihara Tendai, and this guy is a beast. This guy is a charismatic leader like Mikey, and he is one of the three deities that control the entire Tokyo. He has a large tattoo on the right side of his face down to his right shoulder and chest. He has piercing eyes, and he wears Rakihara Tendai's uniform and rides a motorcycle with a design similar to that of his tattoo. South is extremely tall, even Draken looks like a small person in front of him. South wanted Draken to join his gang, but Draken declined his offer and he told South that he has already retired. After Draken's rejection, he gets extremely angry and he attacks Draken. His blows were easily able to send Draken flying away, his every attack holds extreme strength. He said he came to Tokyo in order to defeat the Tokyo Manji gang, and he also wants to make a great era for delinquents. Other than these things, much details are not revealed about his past till now. I think I will make a dedicated video on South in future when some more information is provided about him. Now the last person in this list is unknown. Because this guy is the leader of the Brahman gang. And he is also one of the three deities that control Tokyo. He is known to control his gang from shadows, and till now, when I'm making this video, he is not revealed. But the vice captain of the Brahman gang is revealed, and his name is Akashi. And before this, he was the vice president of the first generation of Black Dragons. The leader of this gang is not revealed, but I think the leader of this gang is going to be Shuji Hama. This is not just a wild guess. I think after Kisaki's death Hama created the Brahman gang and he is planning something big. That's what I think. If you guys have some different thoughts about this mysterious leader, please share them in the comments. And that's all for this video, and you can subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoyed this video.